again from my office, Magic Maker, and today we'll be answering the big question. Are you ready to do readings for others? So let's have a look at that. Well, the answer is always both yes and no at the same time. Why? Because let's be honest, you will never feel like you're ready to get out of your little safe shell, cross your comfort zone and go against your fear. That's always scary, and it's completely okay and natural to feel nervous about such a big step, because it is a big step. On the other hand, the good news is, since you always will be scared, you are always ready as well, because there's literally nothing else than the fear standing in between you and doing readings for someone else. Now, you might be pleased to hear that, at least I personally believe, doing readings for someone else than yourself is much easier, okay? And that's given by many reasons. One is that already by definition of being in the outsider position that you are at, naturally, because you're doing a reading for someone else, you already have information that's so clear to you, but that the person that you're doing the reading for just cannot see because they are right in the middle of the tornado, whereas you are standing outside of it, so you have a different perspective. That's one thing. Second thing is, especially if you know the person a little bit, you know a little bit about them, their background story, or you can ask them about it, so you can get a little bit of a picture of what's going on in their lives. That's what I do with my clients as well, and it's completely okay, totally legitimate. If you're not doing psychic readings, just intuitive readings, this is totally fine to do. You can ask as many questions as you like about their situation. And then simply what you use is just basic empathy that everybody has, and observation. You listen to them and you look at their reactions, their facial reactions, their body language, and you read from them naturally. This is a skill that you already have. You don't need to attain it. You just need to decipher it and kind of translate it into a language that will be comprehensible to the person on the other side. So doing a reading for someone else is so much better because you can see them, you can observe them, and you are outside of the situation that's not directly involving you, and it's so much easier to get insights about it than when it's you and it's all about you and you don't have anybody from outside to tell you, well, maybe you've got this attitude or this view, but how about this perspective? Can you see the difference? So I know it is really scary to make this step, and I really remember how long it took me to step from that, no, I'm doing readings just for myself, don't ask me for anything, into the, yeah, I actually do this for a living. And if you told me a couple of years ago that I would actually do readings for people for a living, I would laugh at you. I would be like, are you joking? I would never do that. I wasn't confident enough. But again, just like with anything else, you gain the confidence with experience. So unless you start doing it, you will never lose the fear. So a couple of tips for how you can start, baby steps way, is start doing readings for your friends and people you trust and know first. People that, you know are not going to be bullying you and telling you that you're horrible and that you suck, okay? And then eventually you can start maybe doing readings for friends of your friends. And over time you will get to complete strangers, that will want a reading from you. And again, you might actually find that ironically it's easier to do readings for strangers than for people you already know, because there might be some information or insights you get that you will feel reluctant to tell people that are close to you because you might be afraid that you might hurt them, or you don't know how to communicate it. Some situations like this can be quite difficult. So again, just like with anything else, experiment. Start with something that feels a little bit more comfortable than that big thing somewhere out there that feels so unachievable at the moment. And I promise you that over time you will get there. But the main point is you are ready, okay? So start doing readings for others and you will see how different it is and how much confidence you will gain in your own readings as well. So I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you want to share any experiences, any stories, how you got from the place where you were reading just for yourself to actually reading for someone else, or what might be the biggest fears that hold you back, and I'll be happy to discuss that with you in the comments again. So until next time, bye!